So I have 5 credit cards. I'm 18. Why?
Because one credit card is not enough.
Now, hey, calm down. I don't want no smoke. I don't need any parents, any angry parents in the comment section. Oh, you told my kid to get more cards and now he's not Listen, no smoke. I'm just telling you the truth. Here on this channel, we strive for 850. So, you know, I'm just trying to put you on the right track to get to that highest credit mark that you can get. I'm just super saiyan. No cap. So in this video, I'm going to show you why I have 5 credit cards and why you maybe should consider getting some more. Yo, what is going on, guys? I'm Josh Dawson and this is Primal Commerce. On this channel, we talk all things finance, credit, lifestyle. We get into it all. We dabble here, we dabble there. We just keep making content. And I want to thank you guys for 200 subscribers. Yes, that is a big accomplishment in my heart. With only 14 videos out, this being the 15th, that's a pretty good number to hit for me. And I think that we're going to continue to keep growing and continue on that right track to 1,000 and 3,000. You know, I believe in you guys, and I thank you so much for that. It really does mean a lot. But yes, I have 5 credit cards, and I truly believe that more credit cards is very, very beneficial to you, and it can help you be very, very successful and very free, you know, in the credit game and in life. I have 5, and I'm aiming for 6 or 7 in the next 6 or so months. So yeah, I keep it growing, I keep it building, and I'm going to tell you why that is right now. So before we hop in, I'm just going to tell you the cards that I'm working with. The American Express Blue Cash Preferred, the Discover It Student Cash, the Apple Card, and the Chase Freedom Flex. I love my cards. They're my babies. They mean so much to me, but why do I have so many? It is because the more credit cards you have, the more flexibility you have and the more comfort that you have working within your own finances. Most people, especially parents, when they go to give their kid their first credit card, it's only one credit card. And they do that to teach their kids about, you know, responsibility, not overspending, you know, working within the pocket of what you make relative to what your credit card limit is. And it's not a bad tactic. It's very, very smart. And it's a very good thing if that's happened to you. But a lot of times parents will instill the fact that you only need one card and you only need that, and that can carry you out. You don't need more cards. You don't need to shop for more cards. This is all you need. And a lot of times it's not even like a great card, you know, that somebody can sit with and grow with. A lot of times they're just kind of beginner cards that people stick with for a long time. And I'm not going to hate on that. You know, there's people out there who have one credit card and a great credit score. But if you really want to work this credit game, if you really want free flights, free hotel rooms, free vacation, free food, free money, then you have to kind of up your game a little bit. You can't have just one card. You won't be able to maximize your rewards and benefits with just one specific card. So that's just one reason, but another reason why you probably want more than one credit card is due to 2 things: credit diversity and credit utilization. These 2 things are very, very important, and they're one of the big pillars of credit that I've talked about in some of my other videos. So having multiple credit cards, and in my case 5, gives you a lot of credit diversity. And what credit diversity means is just how many lines of credit you have, whether it's credit cards, some type of, you know, car note, a personal loan, a mortgage. All of these things are lines of credit that help towards your diversity. The more credit cards you have, the more credit diversity you have, the higher your score goes. So let's say somebody just got their first card and they have the Capital One secured MasterCard. And they've had that one card for, I don't know, 3 years. Versus somebody who has, you know, a Capital One, an Apple Card, and a Discover card. They have more lines of credit, so they'll always have, in most cases, a higher score than the first person. Or at least a higher score quicker. Now, the third reason why I have so many credit cards, and honestly the most important reason, is credit utilization. It's basically how much of your total credit that you have relative to how much you're using, how much you're spending out of that total amount of credit. So let's say I want to buy a PS5 for like 500 bucks, right? But my total credit limits between all of my cards are $1,000 and I just spent 500. That means that I'm utilizing 50% of my available credit, which may sound okay, but realistically, you want to stay under 30%, and if you really want great credit, you want to stay under 6%. So you spending that 500 just took up half of your available credit. Now think about if you had multiple cards, and instead of $1,000 limit, you had $7,500 limit. You take 500 from that, that's barely scratching your available limit. So that is a big part of utilization. That's a big piece of why I think it's important to have multiple cards, especially if you're young. So this can really help, guys, especially if you're in college, you just ran out all your money, you know you may not get paid till next week, but you know that you have a lot of available credit. You can spend a little bit of change and it really not affect your overall score or really impact, you know, your utilization just because you have such an abundance of it. That's why I think it's very important to have a lot of lines of credit so that you have a lot of available credit so you can keep your utilization low. Now, credit utilization is one of the biggest pieces of credit that people struggle with, because at the end of the day, if you have $10,000 available to spend, but you only make, you know, $1,200 a month or whatever, most people overspend what they have and they consider their credit limit their income. And that's where a lot of people go wrong. So that's something that you definitely have to be careful of if you're getting more and more cards, but definitely it can help you out if you do it the right way. So let me break down some good things and some potential bad things about having 5+ credit cards. So the good things, like I said, credit utilization is always going to be pretty low, and you have a lot of credit diversity because you have multiple cards, okay? And for me, with my 5 cards, I have 4 different banks that I'm working with, growing my connection with, you know, and getting that trust built with those banks so that it spills over and allows me to get even higher limits when I request for higher limits. And also it can help me with loans, other things, checking accounts. If I'm utilizing that bank and if I'm utilizing, for example, American Express, I just got my Blue Cash Preferred card, I've been doing good with it. You know, building that relationship with them will then allow me to go on and get my gold card and eventually one day my platinum card. You also have more spending categories to work with. See, a lot of these cards have cash back, but not all cards have the same types of cash back. Some cards may give you cash back on gas, while some give you cash back on groceries. So having multiple cards gives you the option to kind of pick and choose which card you want to use in this certain area or this certain day or this certain situation, and not just be tied to one card or, God forbid, just a debit account. And I guess the only potential negatives are you have a lot of temptation to overspend. Yes, you know, with my available credit, I could probably go out and buy like a brand new 2020 car, but would that put me in a lot of debt? Yes. So you don't do those things, but it's still really cool to have those options. And I guess the only other bad thing is that you have to keep up with all those payments. I mean, I have to remember to pay, you know, 5 different credit cards, but most of these apps have auto pay. Most of these apps, you know, there's reminder apps, there's things out there so that you don't miss a payment, because please, for the love of God, do not miss a credit card payment. But yeah, guys, you know, no script, no nothing crazy. I just really wanted to let you guys know kind of why I had 5 credit cards. Every time I pull them out or every time I tell people I have that many, you know, they kind of get confused on why. People kind of associate you with irresponsible because you have so many. But in all actuality, you're actually playing the credit card game the right way by having that many credit cards. I want to thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Once again, thank you for 200 subscribers. Go ahead and check out Strive 850, the credit community I started on Facebook, where you get to learn about credit updates, tips, personal finance, everything that can help you better yourself as an individual. Go ahead and follow the Instagram at CreditJoshi. Go ahead and follow the TikTok at JD Primal Commerce. We're going to keep getting active. We're going to get some college vlogs going in, because I don't know if you guys know, I am in college. So we're going to get a lot of stuff going on. I got a lot more videos planned, a lot of great stuff planned for this channel in the future coming into this fall. I'm very excited and I love you guys. Peace.
Yeah, come on, let's go, come on,